I should probably be just bounce around a lot anyway. Like intercept on 15-second cooldown is just good for the stun and guaranteed hamstring and mortal strike that it applies. Dom going super defensive with his positioning then.
I have belt as well now.
Yeah, that's pretty big. So you got belt. Yeah, just make sure tremors down.
There's gonna be a big party chat spam if I get a backfire on the belt.
Okay. I think we'll know, I guess, when it happens.
Yeah, I'll probably be dead.
Yeah. Keep the dispels up on me so I can keep my pressure up. And yeah, see how it goes. Oh yeah, we just need to unleash the power of elemental and just give Dom some space to pump some damage out. Right, queuing up.
I'm just gonna spam fear on their DPS if they get on Dom.
Yeah.
Usually I do it on a healer, but we don't have any kill opportunity if they're on Dom. So
yeah, I think that's right.
Really binds that.
I lost a fair bit of resi and health by switching to the belt, but I hope they saved.
Resilience is just survivability though, and that belt has more, so only a survivability gain.
Make sure you got your health stone.
So you've summoned 8 pets and applied 25 buffs.
So because we're going for mouth poke, I'm more defensive. I'm trying to countercharge their initiation. And we're relying on the warlock to...
Oh, it's fine if they go on you as well. It's like...
Yeah.
Like you could be aggressive as well if you want.
Yeah, I just don't want to force everyone to come running in after me.
Got
a warrior.
Probably holy.
I'll probably sit on a warrior.
I'm still in our spawn.
We can use open space here, James.
So I'm on the first...
They have Enhanced who has yet to come in, they're kind of like waiting. They're 2 healers.
He's on me, I think.
So I'm on him.
Just blasting their front.
I want a warrior at the moment, the Orc warrior.
Yeah, dispelling him. Also put dot on him.
Orc warrior now. 40%.
Enhance just sitting on me. Belting, didn't backfire.
Switching to the enhance.
And the warrior's on me.
Enhance now, mortal strikes in.
Feared him again. DPSing him also.
Mace stun.
Need to dispel on the enhance. Executing. Enhance now.
I can't do any more damage, I've done it all, I've got no mana.
He's down.
Sorry Dom, I traded there to do DPS, but I'm not sure if that was right.
No,
We'll see if we win.
But he said there were 2 warriors sitting on me.
We took too long.
On
to
me
kill that
now,
enhance.
you gotta get him off me, you gotta pill him off me or we lose.
No,
Have to pill this guy off me.
I'm being pilled myself, so I can't. I've got no control over my character right now.
Trinketed a hamstring. Trinketed this hamstring, just running. Never mind, you got to execute.
And this other warrior. The enhance just didn't die. So I guess that was mainly that you were under pressure from what, Dom? You had something on you.
I had the enhance on me, then the enhance ran away and a warrior charged me. Already popped though. I was also interrupting Pally Hills, and then when that stopped, it started just getting topless.
I can do nothing against warriors. Greeny. They had 2 of them.
Oh, only one of them
That's
was
like-
on you though. One was sitting on me the entire time.
Like that's Slinky needs to basically have one of the druids on, or one of the warriors on lockdown.
Well, I did. He was chasing me.
Did you have Curse of Tongues up on the Paladin? He did so much healing. 31k.
Yeah.
But their healers did 31k and 24k. Our healers did 13 and 17. If you're spamming
No,
CCs, and that's why
that's
you're
not
not.
true.
Then I'm looking at the stats now.
I'm looking at stats as well and healing done. 39k from the priest, 30k from the Paladin, me 29.7k, Slinky 9.6, Thargle 4.2.
Are you looking at details?
Yeah, healing done.
Right, I'm looking
My
at the
details is
score
very
screen.
similar,
Yeah, but
30,
if you have to mouse over people and look at the prayer of feeding. Like it says that like Adrena, you did 3.9k prayer of mending, which obviously is a stand spell.
Okay, so details is more accurate than the actual arena score.
And if you look at their healer, for some reason it only says like 1.4k on his mending.
There you go, that's the actual numbers.
It's kind of the same for them though. Like that warrior has 7.6k mending. I don't know. Details is weird.
There seems a lot of healing from the paladin. Yeah, it is.
Well, he has bubble though, so he can heal for like
Yeah,
12
you're right.
seconds.
They can spell steal it, let alone dispelling it. A mage can literally spell steal with the belt effect.
But, yeah, I'm looking at my healing. Healthstone 2.5k, 9 vulnerability, 361. That's nowhere near 4k.
Yeah, you're right, 361.
Got purged,
Purged
spelled
or
then.
spelled or taken.
Purge, no spell lock, no spell skill, no mage.
That's a magic effect.
Purge, I guess.
Yeah, you can get dispelled, spell stolen, all sorts.
And they were killing you, so doesn't it make sense that you were spamming purge on you to get rid of any hots?
So I mean, simple fact is, if we had a mage instead of the warlock, you can't really lose that fight. I mean, they've got one blessing of freedom, but so it was going to be hard for us. But I don't know. I think yeah. And if you're under pressure, Dom, can you just make sure I'm aware of it, so I intercept back and clear you some space. This is where we can go defensive around pillars and
Okay,
oh, God.
stupid, so it's just whoever they go on, I'll try and PS, but...
So pillar hug, I'm going to run in and try and...
Looks
field
like Jack.
them.
No, they're not going on me.
Just staying mounted, trying to get away.
Sat in a Frost
I think
Nova.
this Isha guy.
They're on me?
That's me.
Maybe not.
Sheeped, Devour,
Yeah,
you
they
can
are
get
on
it.
me.
You can get Devour on me.
Need help?
Can
And now
counter
you're
spell.
on the other side of the pillar for me.
One of them still blow
Got
up.
both of them.
This Isha guy.
This is easy to win though. Lots of interrupt, lots of burst shocks if possible.
One's
Gonna
still
start
blow
pillar
up.
hugging.
Belting. I just ate the 4k of the belt in like a millisecond. This is just some cringe meme shit though.
Never mind. Lost.
Like it even goes. The frostbolt even went through the pillar. Then I don't understand that.
Once it's cast, it's going to hit.
No, but it was still being cast when I went behind the pillar. That can win anything is just ridiculous.
He did as much damage as all of them combined.
So many fucking counter spells is ridiculous. It's crazy. You just fucking locked out of doing anything.
I wish I had a 120 hertz monitor. Right, keeping 60's fine. C's the same.
They played that really slowly.
Yeah, there was no Pompiro. They had a Fire Mage. 3 Frost, I think.
Two of them are fire, I think. 2 fire, 2 frost.
Yeah.
Guessing you got disabled a lot.
I wonder if I did PS on Dom right then.
Rogue.
Two rogues? Or is there a... Or maybe charging on their pet? Back enough.
Jax is poking.
It's a tree.
Getting docked on a lot.
It's got the tree in
There's
the
very
hamstring.
blind.
They have so many dots on them. They want my
Need a
pet. or
Polly, need
something.
to spell. On the rogue for now.
Hitting this wall.
Cyclone.
Dead, dead.
Good job. I'm on the warlock.
I'm gonna coil that lock, just kill him. Oh,
Cyclone
set him in a
again.
weird one.
Onto the mage.
Then my early master on him. But so
Mortal strikes in on the mage.
Hitting rogue for now. Don't want to commit to going around the pillar. Crit on rogue.
Rogue.
Cheat death proc or not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
proc.
cheat death is procced. Mortal strikes
I'm on
in.
him also. I'm on him also.
How did
Good
I
job, mage.
do that
Rogue's
this way?
dead.
Shot in Polo.
Watch the pot cyclone.
On the mage. Back on the warlock. Mortal strikes in. Again,
Hitting on
defense
this
for a
priest
little.
whilst he's out.
Yep, one priest.
I'm going to drink.
Needs to
He's
dispel.
He got the loss.
I'm drinking.
Can we kill
Go.
the Warlock pet again?
Dan's
Kill Warlock
drinking, so
pet.
don't chase around.
On the pet.
Sorry, I'll
pet,
take it
pet,
now.
pet.
Dead, dead,
Pet's
dead,
dead.
dead.
I'll put my Shadow Fiend in so just go for it.
You double felled him? Or did he not fell
Shadow
on the
Fiend's
first
in.
one?
I'm
Warlock
gonna try
now?
for a double fear here.
Yep.
Sheep, can I
Warlock
get
strikes in.
disallowed here? I'm gonna fear after this at cyclone. Fuck, did it too soon.
Pain
was
suppression
lame.
on warlock.
I need to drink. Try and just hold him.
They're leaving.
Done.
Somehow at least.
That's a bad fear.
Yeah, good. Really good poking early on. Pumps out the damage. And the most dangerous thing is they kind of collapse on you, and you're again one of the best people for it. As long as Dan's ready with the pain suppression, which he will be, and I'm ready to heal.
They can only kill me fast when it's like a lot of melee or like Beastmaster hunter. If it's casters, there's no way they're killing me fast. Unless it's like multiple pom pyros. Felt like their rogue was really weak.
Yeah, he just like come out
Oh.
and just blinded me randomly. So.
I got
Place that
fairy
rogue
fire
with a
on him,
warrior,
he's
and
blind.
then they have a much better comp.
I don't know, the priest wasn't dispelling him.
It's like invisible for half the game. It's like, oh, this annoying fly has popped out of stealth. And then he's, we just deal with him and he's gone. Bugs just get worse the more players there are.
What is the range on your fear? Is it 25 yards? 30 yards?
24.
I don't know how he got that fear off of me. I was at my pillar and he was between the two pillars and somehow I got feared. Like across the fucking map.
Are you running away from him when he was casting?
No, he was, yeah, over by, between the two pillars. I was kind of near.
Because
the-
there's like a range extend, right? Like when you casted a spell and then you run out of range, if you were casting it, then it goes a bit
Maybe.
further.
So yeah, Dan got it off quick, so he didn't know. Or the tremor did, I don't know.
Starting to spawn again. That's good.
Yeah, I almost kind of feel like we should be lossing with our spawn. Mouth's kind of out poking, I'm kind of out just creating a bit of space. Then healers just maybe just be nearby to this door so you can kind of run back into loss. So we either push up to the middle or I think we should be super defensive.
Like if they're melee comp, then going to the tomb is a bit of a death sentence.
Yeah.
I imagine staying on the spawners as well.
Not if me and Mouth are punishing them super hard before they get in.
And you could cross the map and go to their spawn. This is
Lots of
ranged,
casters.
enhance.
So we can go middle then and lost slots. On the Warlock to begin with.
Purging.
On the Shaman naturally. Shaman's I think is enhance.
Got fear on the priest. Full fear on the priest.
Shaman now. Is lossing a bit. Switching target.
Getting feared.
And cycloned. I'm going back onto the enhance.
Should have
soon.
got it.
Back onto the enhance. All strikes in. He's disarmed.
Death coiled.
Enhance now. Pain suppression's on. Need a dispel. Back on the enhance. Need a dispel. Thank you. Enhance now. Need burst.
Being counter
Got him. Got him. Mound blast.
Mage is looking good.
Feared. Just gonna
Need a
eat it.
dispel.
4
I'm
seconds.
in a bit of trouble.
Fear 2 seconds.
On the Warlock for now. Good.
Purging
burst.
warlock.
Have a frostbolt back in your face. Oh, he was cycloned. I had a frostbolt coming back at him.
We're running out of mana here, so this is a problem.
On the mage.
I need a
All
drink.
strikes in.
I'm going to spawn.
Purging mage.
Mage is good.
Purging hots.
They're kind of half given up.
There you go, done.
All strikes on priest.
Game over.
They were 1671. What the hell? They got pulverized. I guess they had Dom very low at one point.
Yeah, belt save I think.
So do they have no mortal strike effect?
Well,
Must have been healing up a storm then. I mean, that's crazy to have a 5 team with no rogue hunter warrior. And be 1671 with it.
That's why they're 1600.
Yeah, well, almost 17. That must have been crazy healing though, having full power heals.
You healed for basically the same.
Because they weren't putting out much team damage, they were just all like funneling into Dom and a bit to me.
Warlock was just chasing me around, trying to fear me over and over again.
Charge his shadow skull, it's like the most annoying thing you can do. Then bash him.
Russians.
Check if that's right. It's a Russian team.
Resto Shaman.
Out to charge him on the warrior.
It's not, it's holy.
I'm out of our spawn now.
No mortal strike on the warrior yet.
Got fear,
It's
full
like
fear on
going
the full fear on the warlock.
Locked in
On their
back.
warlock now. On their warlock.
Just poking. No, I'm locked, so I'm kiting back.
Sheeped.
Been disarmed.
Drink it in.
Hitting this warlock. Warrior's on mouth.
Onto warrior now.
Locked shadow.
Sheep
Locked
can't
strikes
drink
in.
it. Sheep can't drink it.
Spell locks the holy power.
They're on me.
Warrior's
Kill
good.
it.
Mage, good
Kill
kill.
mage.
Back onto the warrior, just peeling. Mortal strikes in, warrior's looking good.
Hitting Valley.
No, that's okay.
This game.
Warlock,
Warlock.
Purging.
mortal strikes in.
He's giving up. Nice totem kill at the end. And they got really badly outhealed.
Yeah, I think you two both did a good job. There's a good burst from Dom, like most of the deaths were just someone that was getting lightning bolted.
Didn't have to build that game.
They're on mouth most of it.
Exactly what we want. I mean, it's me and Mouth. And then Dan is like third choice. Even, yeah, and the druids are kind of fine as well, because you can kite and sort of semi-tank.
Yeah, we do okay against casters. It's the fucking melee teams that we struggle against.
More roots, more cyclones, more intervenes, more hamstrings. A lot of poking here. We have warlock poking.
Treant and Disc Priest.
Mortal strikes in on warrior. Okay, it's fine. No mortal strike then. Give them to their priest.
Priest is quite aggressively positioned.
I'm getting focused.
Interesting.
That's a fast death. I was spamming Healthstone and Spell Reflect, but didn't get either off.
Sheep, double sheeped. Use trinket on one. Triple sheeped.
You just
Okay, that's
fell
game.
for the same trap as we were trying to do to them. You got gibbed by their elemental shaman.
They had a fire mage who Pompiro'd me for 3.5. Fire blast 2k, chain lightning crit 3.2. well as a frost shock. So it's like a fire mage or you know an arcane mage or something. And they were 1820 as well. They gained 0 points by beating us.
That's weird.
We lost 7 now.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like how can we be worthy of losing 7 if they're not worthy of gaining a single point? Yeah, I should have been quicker with the Hellstone and the Spell Reflect. I was kind of going for it, but it was like a second too late.
Might have been able to ground that Ellie Shaman's cast as well. If you timed it correctly.
I think I was too far away, but yeah, I wasn't really looking for it.
We were still mostly at the pillar, and you're pretty much in the middle.
All I did was countercharge their warrior who'd gone in on Mal. Then I swapped to their priest, who went for a very, very aggressive position, as was called out, and it was correct. I went on to the priest, and then I died. Priest went in, you know, real deep on us. It was definitely a good target to switch to. Yeah, it was essentially out in the open, so I had no way to lost the mage or the shaman. If I'd known it was an arcane mage, we probably should have been more defensively positioned in general. The fact that they're like 1820 is, which again isn't particularly good at all, but considering how good 1500s are, it's not. It's getting better.
Is everyone in the queue? It seems a long one.
Yeah, 5s is slow,
2
so
whole
I gave
minutes.
us,
Yeah.
so I gave us an 1820 team because there's no one queuing at the moment.
Essie's not going to be raiding anymore, probably. It's one of those things.
Essie's not raiding.
No, probably not. He'll try, but it's very unlikely.
Because
His mother-in-law, so his wife's mum, has got terminal cancer. She'll be dead in a couple of months.
really have a response for that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, go and do what you need to do. So hopefully that'll just be alright for them. Impossible to have a holy paladin in this game.
Yeah,
All
but-
sorts of weird shit happens.
Yeah, we got quite lucky. We had one person level 2 holy paladins, so they've got a
Weirdo.
Was it Torellia?
silly.
thought Torelli wanted a holy. Oh no, Torelli wanted a reroll his priest or something else, right?
Blood Elf Priest.
Needs Atiyesh.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Playing in spawn and stuff.
I'm playing in stealth. It's
That seems to be a good idea.
Frost Mage.
okay.
This mage.
I gotta get on the other side of this
Shot.
pillar here.
Okay.
They do
Got this
not
warrior
want
on me.
That's for sure.
Is it rest?
Just
got
running off on my
enhance.
mount. Just running on my mount. I'm fine.
I'm disarmed.
Enhance,
I'm totally
plus two
fine.
healers, though.
I'm on the enhance now.
Oh, okay. Hitting the enhance, hitting enhance.
Need a dispel.
Chaining on enhance. Chaining on wire.
Grounding totems go.
Cycloned, but
All
it,
On
of
the
your
enhance now.
clones are hitting my target.
Enhance. I'm taking quite a bit of damage, so watch
I
me.
got pain suppression on you, cycloned again.
Yep. Enhance now. All strikes in.
You're fine.
Big damage on
Warrior's not bad. I'm going damage on him,
Yeah,
but
I'm going Warrior.
Got a big fear off. Their enhance is in trouble.
Warrior can die. Warrior dead.
good job.
Rounding down.
I'm fine.
The druid's coming aggressive.
Need a dispel.
Cyclone druid.
Going on druid once he's out.
Gonna cyclone the
I
Need
got
a
fear on him.
dispel again.
Spammed it.
No problem.
Hitting
Disarm on
enhance,
enhance.
pressure.
I'm fine now.
Slowly.
Enhance is disarmed, so don't worry about him
Rounding's
too
down
much. Enhance now. Mortal strikes in.
Got him slow, crit on frost shot. This might
put
kill
the
him.
paladin out, but I'm out of CCs.
Good job.
Got him. It's done. It's game.
Interrupting heals.
Mana
I'm
burning
mage.
paladin.
Mortal striked.
Mana burning power.
I'm gonna get clone, can't interrupt it.
It's done. It's game.
Mage is one shot.
Fourteen 20 team. Oh no, early.
1575.
No, they're higher than us.
Yeah, they felt like a 1400 team.
Felt like a 1200 team.
Your CC did a lot there, but you should just say who you're doing it on, because I cast like 3 lightning bolts into your cyclone.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. I'm usually just doing it on the warrior to start off with.
Warrior is a good target for me to start. Forces him into death stance and pushes him back. Pulls
he
out his
trick-
spell reflect early.
Did the warrior trinket that cyclone, or did you just do a second one on the
I did a
shaman a bit
second one.
early?
I did the second one on the warrior.
Because I was on the
There was
warrior,
one
he
on
got
enhance,
cycloned,
one
swapped
on
to
warriors, and
enhance,
another one on
then
warrior.
he got cycloned. So it seemed as though you did a cyclone on the enhance when the warrior was still cycloned, and so that broke the warrior out of his.
I think that's fine.
Well,
You're
with the time,
interrupting the
I
warrior
thought I
generally,
did it
still.
back on the warrior again, but yeah, I would have timed it
No,
from
we went from one
1
to the
and a
other.
half seconds, so it wouldn't have lasted
I
long.
don't really think that's an issue though.
No, it's fine, I'm just saying that's what happened, and
Like,
it
what's
just
the
meant me
cast
and you were
time on
swapping
it?
targets along.
Like, there seems to be a delay between switching targets sometimes. Like, I don't know. I thought I did that on the warrior again. Like I selected them and cast it.
And the cyclones are good. Whoever it hits, it's almost always good.
Yeah, I could have put out more pressure if I didn't
Yeah.
lightning bolt into them. But yeah, it was good to keep switching.
I mean, I usually do it on the warrior to start off with, hopefully take his trinket.
But like I said, warrior's a really good target for me to start. If I get good pressure on him early, it forces him into defensive stance, puts his shield on, burns his spell reflect early, like, it's just so big. I mean, yeah, I can do it. I can just start an enhance.
First time on this arena.
Yeah, not really sure where I play here.
I think as a team we need to be defensively positioned at the end of our bridge, other than Mouth, who's doing his poking business.
Just hope he doesn't get 1 second deft.
And I'm looking for any hard engages. And I just
I
want
really
to
don't
like
like
counter feel.
fighting on the bridge, but
Yeah, then I think we
Actually,
probably want to be
cluster
looking
fight.
to drop back.
plus I can't get anywhere near to cyclone anyone other than who's on top of us.
That's okay, but just let us get some pressure on them first, so they have to like fall back out of Cyclone on half HP or something.
But if we're going defensively, like kite to our spawn area.
Maybe as well, somebody call the jump early, if we need it.
But to begin with, it'll just be mouth poking across the bridge.
To be honest, it's going to be 4 mages.
And in which case we fight under the bridge, around the pillars.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god.
my
no.
God.
Pillars,
why
pillars,
would you
pillars.
say
Just
that?
jump down,
Pillars,
jump down.
pillars.
Yeah, and then you
Pillars
jump
now
down.
then.
Instantly down.
You gotta use all the
Grounding's
pillars.
down.
Watch out, they don't pom sheep you.
They're just getting stacks up on
Mouth needs
that.
dispels.
Sheep over here. No, I
So
mean
like,
that
we
was
still win.
One's low, one's low.
sheep here.
Inner one,
Belting,
other ice block.
Elfstone.
No, I
Another
just
grounding.
PS'd you so you could at least maybe get a kill, but no, I'm dead.
Ah, it's just ridiculous. We had two
How many
one
just,
shot
like,
from dying.
Polyed out into poly.
The fact that this works, as I said before, is so ridiculous.
Doesn't work in the season 2 or season 3 when you've got decent stamina and resilience.
I don't believe that for a second.
Like, they'll get a kill, but then they'll get ground out. Only an 8-point loss.
Just can't go up there, they'll catch you every time. Someone could pom sheep you, or you just get caught in a stun, or...
See, the
I
danger is
very narrowly died. If Dan cast like 1 spell on me, probably would have
Yeah,
lived.
but I got sheep, so...
I removed it straight away, and then you had like 2 globals, but you weren't casting on me.
not sure.
You
Should
should-
have been shield or mend would have saved me.
the issue is that the frost nova locking you in place. You may not be able to retreat and loss when you think you want to, and the dispel might hit a chill or a...
I could have jumped straight away, but I didn't think it was needed. I thought
Yeah.
I could just be able to heal it.
Yeah, I think it was...
And even losses up
Once
there,
they
so...
start getting scorch stacks up, it becomes even more dangerous as well.
That's even more berserk version with a shaman for bloodlust. But it was 3 arcane, 1 fire.
No, 3 fire, 4 fire.
Well, arcane is... I guess they're all probably arcane. They've all got pom pyro. A short hellstone. Yeah, essentially they weren't frost mages, I think is the only distinction. Yeah, we had one mage on like 10% hit points soon after.
I
mouth.
jumped down, and the last thing that got me was a crit pyroblast from like it went
Yeah.
through the pillar. So if that didn't crit, I probably would have lived as well.
Big melee train. So should we're kiting back towards our spawn.
See if we get a poke and go.
Yeah, big poke from mouth. I'm here
I'm
to
jumping down if they all jump on me.
I'm here to kind of create space between our back line.
I'll try and purge.
I'm recouping mana from my turns.
Just drink.
God, these guys are pussies.
Purge or me, shaman.
Really, that's what they wanted to do. Need to
Just
move
like
there.
that.
Purging
Create
warrior.
space then.
Second warrior.
Purging another warrior.
Hitting second warrior.
Or the,
David,
the enhanced
Like in
shaman.
the first one again. He resisted.
Backing off, going defensive.
One of them's on 50.
Purging
Okay.
shaman.
This is what we
What?
want. We want them coming
Doing?
into us so I can just sit.
Purging
Like
warrior.
Warrior. Front warrior.
Alright, hitting David Cullen. He gets low on chain lightning. He's dead.
The enhanced for now.
Cyclone
Feed
the
him back.
warrior. He resisted.
Enhanced now.
Come on, I need getting anyone off me.
Been disarmed. Need help on this warrior.
Enhanced.
Enhanced rather.
Pulling back.
On the enhanced now.
Yeah, hitting him.
More strikes in.
Trying to force him back. Shocking 2, yeah.
Good job. Good cyclones.
Priest.
More strikes in on priest.
Gonna try and drink if I can.
Cycling the warrior again. Booting him
Getting
after.
warrior out of this.
Warriors hamstrung. I mean, mortal striked.
Yeah, I didn't really get enough mana out of my drink.
Dying at a time. Probably dead.
Warrior
Mace down
disarmed.
saved you.
Fine.
Both healers are oom for them. That's the last prayer mending gone. Probably want to kill the warrior, I guess.
Good. Tremor's not gonna break, I guess.
I'm just staying on the warrior to keep healing.
We're going back down the hill.
CC
Warriors
any
execute
healer,
range.
kill warrior.
Good job.
A warrior got like 3 mace stuns in a row on me.
Another high ranked team.
They were the team that beat us over.
Really?
Really?
I recognise the shame on me as that fucking
Mm.
mace. The big orange spikes. It's a fucking Tauren as well. It's the gladi weapon.
Yeah, I was a bit too slow to react with you, Dan. I was trying
That's
to
fine.
cyclone that warrior and he resisted 2 times in a row.
It's fine, you got a mace stun on me, which stopped me from using my thing. Maybe I should have trinketed the mace stun, but who's going to think about that?
Five seconds.
Ugh.
Double hunter,
Oh
so
my
use
God,
pillars
London
and
maybe.
use things.
Gonna lost straight away then.
No, you just
we
let
go
them
under?
drop down first. You got to get poke and then you got to drop down. You can't just give them the open ground.
Yeah, good call.
And then also, if
Okay.
their pets are on the bridge, they'll all have to run all the way around. Let's get all the hots on Jack rolling. That's it.
Lightning bolts
I'm
are
gonna
incoming.
try and.
Groundings if we can.
They're gonna go for you here.
The range.
Okay, Jack, you dropped. But the pet's gonna go all the way around.
They're bloodlusted. Going to slow them down.
Maybe under.
Who are they on?
I don't know, just get under and use the
No, I'm
pillars.
just kiting
Under
these
then,
men.
under then, under then,
That's
under.
On their
Yeah.
priest. Their priest is 30%.
Damaging. Purging.
Priest is one shot still, trying to get an execute.
Got him, got him.
Priest
Got
One
dead.
of
him.
the hunters is
Now lost.
10%.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
Jack?
Hunter dead, one hunter dead.
On the elemental shaman. Still on the elemental shaman, my target.
So one of those ends.
All strikes in. He's dead. Good job. Nice cyclone on the healer. On the lost hunter.
Yeah, I could have
Get
kept
any
you up there,
healing?
mouth. Yeah. I was just too busy trying to LOS that hunter and get out of the stun. And I think I LOS'd you.
Look how much healing their resto did. 8k. Compared to Slinky's 31. Again, I think with double beast mode hunters against cloth, there's going to be a death.
Yeah, it didn't need to be though.
Like one global from someone would have saved me again.
I think it was a loss issue.
I lost them by running under the
I know,
bridge where they
I
were
know.
shooting from.
Yeah,
We
and
were on the ground, but I guess you guys were up or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
I
that
lost
doesn't
you by going around the side of a pillar with a hunter chasing me where I should have just gone back.
It was a good call
back
to wait
towards
for
you.
the pets to come across the bridge. Give us so much like downtime on the pets. We couldn't stun, they couldn't fucking connect. And one of the hunters, I'm pretty sure, rotted to like 20% and then just ran off and feigned death.
He did. He was chasing me. He had all the mouth stops on him. He was on like 20%.
Anyway, this is part of the plan. Mouth being the punching bag instead of Dom. Sometimes punching bags fall over.
No, a massive punching bag is still tops the damage. 30k.
Didn't cast anything. I don't mind dying, but like it's kind of annoying dying and like not getting any heals. Like one global would be nice. And then if I still
Yeah.
die, it's like, okay, well, you know, they just did enough damage, but at least you tried.
I guess with two healers
I
though,
was just
one should drop early and one should stay high if the team's
too
splitting.
busy LOSing the hunter and then LOS you as well. So. And then didn't even register. I think I also need to rescale my UI a bit. Now that I've got a bigger monitor, it's kind of too small. And higher res as well.
Isn't there a scaling button? You can just like turn the scale up, everything stays anchored, but just gets bigger.
I don't know.
UI.
It's hard. There is actually a scale UI button.
Can't find a forward mage team to put us against. Just
Oh my
waiting.
god.
Well, their games never last very long, so they'll be out in a sec.
I don't know why they even bother with Palm Pyro. Surely it's better to just like Nova someone and then just all press ice stance and they just die.
They should all just have MQG and spam Arcane Explosion. Thrust Novas so they crits on Shatter as well.
On cue.
Well, it's not Tuesday evening. So is it next week is the last arena week for season 1? Or was there one more after that?
2 more points worth.
Yeah, well this week and next week,
Yeah.
right? And then a week of down.
Yeah.
Before the patch comes out.
And the 1 week downtime, there'll be like a 10 or 20% cost reduction. And then the points get converted to 1 up.
Well, they've toned it down from the 50% that they were planning with then.
That 50% is in season
In
2
season two,
with new season 2 points. Which yeah, kind of sucks.
Never buying pieces with it.
Yeah. I mean, if you need it for like a 4-piece,
Get a new character, it's probably worth. It's
With
like
my
you buy
character.
2 pieces in the time that you could buy 1 piece.
So I'm in 4 blue, 1 gladiator piece, and I can't break up the 4-piece blue until I've got 4-piece gladiator. So if I've got 3-piece, then it probably is worth going half points just so I can get the set bonus quicker.
got 3,200 points at the moment.
That's nice. You can buy a full quarter, I reckon.
Be a bit more defensive here, just in general. Don't want to get gibbed out in the open again.
Russians?
No more strike again. So watch the
Come on, this
lockdown
guy's
mage.
backpedaling. We got to win this one.
Just drag him into us if you can. Going onto the warlock.
They got so many dots on them.
All
Like
strikes on.
10 dots.
Backing off.
The whole team is dotted.
That's
Got to
good.
do
Keep that
damage
up.
then. That's like the point to do damage then. Before they go off and get healed
Watch totems. They're killing totems.
and purging.
Yeah, I'm replaced. Just takes a lot of mana. Thank you.
On their pet. I need a dispel.
Hitting the pet, and I'm going warlock if it dies.
Many resists. Fuck. PS go. Just got to do damage on that.
No problem, I'll go aggressive. On the warlock now. Mortal strikes in.
Pet's
Purging.
gonna die.
Purging.
Warlock.
Oops, so
DPSing pet as well on the wall. Never mind. got healed.
that's nice.
Oh, to
Heal.
the druid.
I'll spell up, falling back.
Need a bit of
3
heals.
seconds, 2 seconds.
Need
Yeah,
heals.
he nuked you.
Why is Bloodlust so late?
Just didn't really see any opportunity when anyone was gonna die.
Well, they haven't bloodlusted yet.
Could have done even more damage.
This is
with
still.
Bloodlust.
Because we haven't got a mortal strike either.
Great.
On the mage.
Mage is aggressively blinked.
Curse mage. Mortal strike. Purging.
Keep the cyclones going if you can.
Khan, I'm sitting in the stun in the chain CC.
The shaman's lightning bolt tunneling.
CC
Fair.
again.
Feared mage full. No, wield.
I'm dead, I think.
What are you in bear form for?
Got no mana.
Tried to
try and
charge,
drink.
but it didn't.
Oh,
Didn't get
okay.
it all.
Drinking.
I mean, it's always getting caught out in the middle. I don't know why we should have been there.
Got back-to-back fireball critted.
No, we were poking just fine.
When I was taking the damage just fine. Until I didn't.
Until the cyclone came off with the shaman and he whined like bursting.
I got killed by the mage only. The mage 2-shot me. Yeah, looking at my combat log is Fireball 2700, Scorch 1000, Fireball crit 3700, Fireball crit 3700, Deathcoil 900, Lightning Bolt 700 kill. So the mage essentially just soloed me. They're 1786.
They were so bad as well.
Yeah, the warlock was just horrendous. You could tell he wasn't good at all. Yeah, just 2 crit fireballs back to back is 8k damage. That wasn't even a
Baked
proper
one of
burst.
them.
I mean, I was using reflect on cooldown. Use healthstone.
That's like 2 hard casted fireballs. That has a really long cast time.
It's
Yeah.
3.5 seconds each.
I mean, I was just beating on the warlock because he was the easy target in front of us.
Yeah, I think I would just place my damage poorly. The pet was like fucking 5%. I thought we could just kill it and then kill Lot before we get recast. But the pet never died. He just got fucking resisted and shielded.
I don't think it's worth like killing the pet as an Eddie Shaman because it's got like 220 resist or something.
Yeah, it's got
like,
to be up to me to kill
it's
it. I
like
think.
Adrena can kill it maybe, and then maybe you could like shock it if it has like 1k health, but like that's it. It's like I don't think it's worth like unloading on a pet.
The
when
only
you
other
can just
thing I can
resummon
hit
it.
is the Warlock, which is like just getting.
He has lower resists, so it's probably better.
Yeah, I just don't think that's valuable damage either.
Better than nothing.
I think
Like,
if
enemy Eddie Shamans are never shooting my pet. They're always on me.
if one of those 2 fireballs hadn't crit, I think I would have survived. So I mean, it just. Yeah, reflected a chain lightning was the last reflect I did. Yes, that's just more of a loss of potentially a good chunk of points that would have been, since they were high ranked by quite a lot. Yeah, I think if they have a fire mage, we just have to notice early on. We just got to read the specs stuff at the bottom. James, you here? James,
Yeah, yeah.
don't make me panic since you've got a history of missing
That
cues.
situation, are we having like a grounding totem on cooldown? It's like the spells are coming in on Adrena. That's happening a
still have
lot
a
where the
range, but, like-
casters are they got like double cast to hanging back, like hard casting on him.
Yeah, I'm just scared to push him.
I mean, I-
gonna die.
But
I
how
should-
small is the range? Because like
It's
I
30
get
yards.
grounded from miles away from my spell.
I mean, I shouldn't have stood in range of a hard casting fire mage. I should have noticed them and then responded. Because if he was defensively positioned,
Fire
he would've been-
spells are 41 yards, at least fireball is, so it's like the entire arena. Oh, the
Hunter.
classic warrior hunter combo.
They're
They're
coming up.
very
Go across the other side. Go across
Get
the other
on
side.
their
Go on the other
bridge.
side. And then you can jump off.
I've just watched my health.
They've popped, so get rid of the drum.
You should jump off then, Tom, so you can make that pet run around. They did everything on you.
I lost you
They're on me now.
on the feral.
I mean, I
I've been
dropped.
repentanced.
No.
That is just
Yeah,
more
red.
damage
Not
than
repentance.
I'm getting hit.
No, you lost me.
On the druid. On the enhanced now.
I mean, that's just what happens when you get caught out on one side.
Enhanced now.
Win
On hunter. Hunter's one shot.
Yeah, he's lost. He's ranging me.
Hunter's still alive.
Defanged it. Defanged it.
If we'd got a kill on the
Same.
hunter, that would have been it. Yeah, it's so much damage early on.
Yeah, well, you rode straight into 5 of them.
I did that before it was cool to go across the bridge. My instinct is to charge in AoE fear or AoE snare, just to kind of blunt their attack. The heals were good on me and kept me up, and then we kite back. Mages one
We
shot.
used every single cooldown keeping you up, and then they turned on Mal.
Yeah, they're going to hit someone at some point. 1629. But effectively, by the time Dan called to ride across the bridge, I'd already charged in, thinking that we were going to get hit hard by
Is
the
our normal response though when we come up that side? Like we've done that multiple times.
Yeah, it's just
We
like
were a
us
bit out
making-
of position. Like I was wondering, like, wait a minute, you were like on top of 5 people.
Yeah,
and
I
just
just saw
we-
like a mass of people.
I said the last time it happened was like
Like-
2-3 weeks ago.
I've got to get hots going, and you were basically on their side of the bridge fighting 5 people.
Well, it's on our side of the bridge.
Which
Yeah, well, we reversed.
Now again, as I said, before that was called, I'd charged in just to get an AoE fear or snare off on them to stop their attack. Yeah, I should have just
You went down the ramp as well. out of line of
instinctively.
sight.
It would have
Yeah,
been
then-
fine to do what you did, but you should have done it on the bridge and not like down up the ramp. The only place that was in loss to even heal you was where I was, which was on the pillar on the side.
Yeah, but generally speaking, it just wasn't wise to go in anyway when just pushing over was the safer play. We still almost turned it around.
Only could have lived there if I trinketed a 2-second stun.
If you hadn't dropped off, you might have been able to do it. But I had to follow you down, and then they just turned
I
on you.
basically died while in midair, so
Purging Warrior.
Like
This
I
is
know why.
massive AoE train again. Like melee train.
Ret
On the
Pally.
Shaman. On the Shaman for now. Shaman's taking good damage.
Burned him.
On their Warrior for
Pally
now.
when he comes out of this.
Warrior disarmed.
In feared.
On Pally 2.
I'm sorry.
we pull them down the ramp.
Yeah, use open ground now.
That and a Cyclone.
Cyclone 2. Do you need suppression, Jack?
On their
Also
Warrior.
was Warrior.
No,
More strikes on Warrior.
Ret's getting near me. Got feared.
Anywhere.
Both healers are feared. One is at least. I'm on
Get
their
this Warrior
priest.
off me.
This warrior's just not taking any damage.
I'm
Don't know,
purging him.
Pally.
I'm cycloned in the back now.
Druid's up
Okay.
close to the position where I can hit him.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm
On
fine.
Warrior now.
Drinking.
I need to drink, I'm completely...
Do it, drink full
Pulling
on
up.
the bridge. Purging Warrior. Purging Warrior on bridge. Cursing
They're
Warrior on
me, I
bridge.
think. They're going to turn to me.
They're turning to me, I think. I'm under the bridge.
Come in, I'll lost.
On Druid.
No.
I'm coming back to you.
What's the kill target here? Slowing Pally. Slow totem on you.
Can't hit anyone at the
Warrior.
moment.
It's me.
Hitting warrior.
Just cycling warrior.
Oh, I just mortal
Pally
strike
then.
into a Cyclone.
I just
Pally
shot
now.
this way.
They're on me now.
Mortal strikes on Pally.
Purging
You get
Paladin.
freedom.
Purging him.
Again, I'm in like...
Pally now.
But you need to get away and drink them.
I'm holding for a master spell.
Pally now.
Getting good drink off.
I'm
Still on
running.
Pally?
I'm running.
Mortal strikes
Pally
in.
now, hitting Pally now.
I'm
big damage
running.
on Pally.
Good finish.
I'm just fine, I think.
We're really low. I'm really low, man.
I think it's-
Warrior disarmed.
We got it.
Priest is
We got the win.
drinking.
We got the win. It's done. We got no damage.
I'm drinking on the bridge.
It's done. They'll give up.
Yeah, it's just 2 healers left.
He's
Run
gonna
a
res.
res?
He is.
Who's
Oh
this
my
player?
god.
Interrupted the res.
He almost got a res off. It was 90%.
What
Druid
was
has
his
left
play? He
though.
left after the res got
Yeah, the guy
interrupted,
had
as if Resing that guy was gonna
That
turn
was the big
fight
play.
around
yeah.
2v5.
They were 1644, so that was a pretty good win.
Alright, I'm stuck under the tent.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Okay, Jesus.
Bat trolls. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done it again. How did I get out?
That's easy.
Nice slimline female orcs, just go walking in, walking out. How is Dan having no problem when male trolls you'd expect to be bigger than female
Fat
trolls?
ass Taurens probably can't even get under there.
Dan's got a big hunch on.
Yeah, this is no problem. Look at this. Tauren can do
Female
it.
trolls can just get stuck on this.
Male orcs would definitely
Happens
get blocked.
when the queue is 5 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay, remember go up, and then you
Yeah.
jump down.
It's this team
Up,
again.
down.
Now you go down, because I'm gonna have to cast or jump off with you or jump into a fear. Like that. Now go up again, like I'm going back up again.
Army. Belting. Didn't backfire.
You got
Clear
pain
off quite a
suppression.
few.
You got pain suppression.
I'm taking big damage.
I had a billion thingy on me.
An arcane explosion.
I had
Yeah.
all
One
of
mage
their
low.
sheeps and all of their things on me.
Yeah.
A lot of them are low.
This
though,
is
so
might
taking
doable. This is
damage.
doable.
You like
Blocks.
bash this
Lots
and-
of blocks.
Done.
Stunned.
Salsabar's lowest.
Try and bash healer if you can. Stun him.
Counter spelled.
Lost it, just run loss.
They use the
Jarek
counter
mage
on
in
his
the
sheep
middle,
on me.
15%.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
DR
so
sheep now.
stupid.
4 seconds. I'm gonna try and get a big fear off here. Sheep.
Jarek mage 10%, 6%. One dead. Next one is Fane. He's lost him around the pillar there.
Wish I hadn't died.
Just keep the dots going.
They're probably trying to drink something.
Van's mana is very good, so just Salzabar.
Like all
gets
props
first
are going
one.
off like crazy.
The shaman is low.
Yeah, he's got 1k mana. He's trying to loss you now. Drink it.
He's going to go and drink, I think.
I'm drinking,
Got
Black.
him.
I'm drinking.
Mage drinking to your right, Mal.
Fuck you.
What's
Snipe.
going on?
Mouth directly behind you. There's a mage behind you. Your
It's killing the other guy.
Right. Shaman's in trouble.
Just watch line of sight there. Down. Just under the bridge down.
Yeah, I'm just killing people.
Mage is high bridge. Last one. Stop pumping some damage down. You got too much mana. DPS, Disc Priest.
He's got palm up again, I think. What the fuck?
The easy 2v5.
You later.
Get out of here.
So stupid. I mean, a
was 1
2v5.
second away from getting a swift mend off as well, and I would have lived.
Yeah, so you actually died and there were 5 of them were still alive. I mean, they were all like fucking, obviously and low and whatever, but still kind of fun.
Yeah, it was an actual 2v5, which I mean, how rare is that gotta be?
It was just disgusting. 4 mages just stood on top of me spamming arcane explosion.
Yeah. I just couldn't keep you up. You had
They
a,
ripped through my belt, they ripped through Hellstone.
You had an NS heal and a swift
an
mend.
F, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got arcane explosion spammed as well.
They must
Got
have
it.
done 20k damage to you in about
Like-
3 to 4 seconds.
I got a 5-man fear off them and then
Actually
they got
only
blocked at the
died to a
start.
68 overkill as well.
Those dots, so they can. No ice blocks to get rid of them.
Well, they all ice blocked at the same time, and Dan got like a multi-master spell on them. And then there was like a crucial moment where like I think there was still 4 alive, and one of them was like half health. And I did like nightfall, and then I got another proc, and then I did a nightfall on him again, and then he just died from like 50% instantly.
Nice.
That was a bit of RNG.
RNG should be in our favour if they're playing cheese.
I mean, if I've got corruption rolling on 4 people, the nightfall chance is pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
4% on every tick.
The fact that they have no dispels, I mean, I guess you don't really have any global spare to do roots, but any form of
Maybe
CC kind of kiting
steal
away
my
from them.
grounding eat.
They can a root though, they can just blink out. Root.
Okay.
Can't really see what grounding eats on details, can you?
Maybe damage taken. Don't know
You
whether
can
it
see
counts.
what hit the totem, if it took any damage, I don't know. It's not.
I don't know how they lost that 5v2. All they had to do was cast Polymorph a million times.
They did.
I guess you've got 2 lots of dispels. And then it will eventually
Yeah.
be DR'd.
They were all that was the problem.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you spam Arcane Explosion like a mong.
Yeah. I can't believe how ridiculous that was.
So weird using 2 different mice.
Dual wielding.
No, I got a new mouse when I play FPS, a really light one. And it really is about a quarter of the weight of my normal mouse. Smaller as well.
Is it a SteelSeries Aerox?
No, it's a Logitech G something Pro.
I got the Aerox and that thing is light as fuck. It's hardly even got a full outer casing.
Yeah, it's lighter than an empty can of Coke. This thing is kind of crazy.
They have weights though if you want to make it heavier.
Mine doesn't.
Not in the box, no.
I think 4 pyroblasts in that. 1 from each mage.
Oh, you got the full business, the full main
And he
course.
nearly survived.
Yeah, like I said, I died to 68 overkill.
The cues are kind of shit.
I think I aim to do maybe a couple more. 2 wins will get us to 1600, but yeah, we should do a couple more and then call it at that. And say that tonight has been a lot more successful than last night at least.
Honestly, it's all just down.
Oh, what you mean when you play the game, you do better? I mean,
When you haven't actually played the counter for a week.
if we did an hour every day, we can get way higher than what we are right now.
Oh yeah, I think we would hit 1800 within a few weeks, solid. Our games played is still relatively low. We're all 83 wins, 81 losses in total for the entire season on this team.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I've seen teams who have done like 600 games.
Since we actually made it a reasonable team, we've only played.
Yeah.
What, on total, since we came in, it's 27, 23. So 50 games.
31 games.
A lot of the teams that play a lot as well, they keep remaking teams. So they've actually got more games than what it says. I've seen a team had like 600 games and they just remade and they're like 150. It's like, yeah, they're not a 150 game team. They're like nearly 1,000.
What's the point of that?
Don't know.
Their
Their
MR
win-loss ratio.
Hunters, so
Quite a bit
using
of
pillars.
poke, so
Pillars are
let's
good.
Use pillars.
So mouth, I'm going defensive here. Mouth's poking.
If that pet comes anywhere near us, just kill it.
Put hots on Dax pet.
Yeah, keep that pet alive.
And then just drink a little bit.
Definitely winning the poke war against two of them somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna get a drink off here if I can.
Yeah, you do it. I've got fun.
Mouth needs to tap at some point, so
Getting
watch
that
yourself.
spell power turns.
Now I'll drink.
Probably doing much the same.
They have one healer, we have two. As soon as he uses his innovate and gets low.
Mm.
You got rest
Yeah,
of
good.
Shaman as well. Druid.
Huh?
God, let's not get tornadoed into them. They have a druid.
Oh yeah, right.
I want to be up there poking, I don't know. I just don't
No,
want to
I
run in
don't.
and intimidate
I
me.
think they need to come out behind that pillar.
I'll just push in a little bit more and see if I can get them to go
I'm
on.
gonna
push
do a
that side
drink
climb
off.
there.
I'm at half health. Half mana.
Alright, let's get some drinking going. Let's look a bit more defensive.
Here they come.
Big hill on you, big hill on you.
Warrior's already reflected.
On the Warlock.
Putting pet on him. Purging his hots.
Mortal strikes on the Warlock.
Hitting a lot. Warrior's trying to connect to me.
I've been
Feared,
mind controlled.
intimidating.
Need to dispel. Mind controlled. Still mind controlled.
Lots of resists. I need big hills. Never mind. Because I've got this in
Push the Warrior.
intimidating.
Warrior's
so-
lost him. Squash their team. Warrior.
Yeah, spell up.
Have to get this trade. Yeah, the Cyclone
Got
did
it.
you a big favour then. Okay, you got a trade.
On the Hunter.
This is definitely doable here. There's innovate used on the resto. Maybe you can banish him, Jack. He's in tree.
Mortal strikes on Hunter.
Druid banished. Druid banished. You got to get a kill here. The Warlock's
I'm
around the pillar. Good loss.
Kill the warlock now.
Been cycloned multiple times.
On the warlock, Tom, to your right.
I've been cycloned 3 times.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Breaking
fine.
his bid.
Warlock now. Warlock. Warlock. Warlock.
Yeah, hitting him. I do have this pet just sitting on.
Try and purge any hots on him.
Got big fear off. Warlock still.
Dom needs heals. You
I need
can't die
heals.
here. Yeah, good. You got the good trade. This is good. This is good
On
now.
priest.
Now go and
On
get some
strikes him.
mana, Dom, maybe. Oh, your mana's fine.
I'm really getting a bit of him here.
You can try and drink Slinky. We've got the initiative. So you can go behind
Focus
that
on
pillar.
priest.
Salmon priest.
I think
So-
it's, it's priest
Yeah, it's
now,
done.
I
It's
think.
done. It's done. You go drink Slinky.
I'm
Drink.
drinking.
So know that Slinky's drinking. Yeah, Hunter's got to be your kill. He's the one that's
I'm
going to do
over
any
here,
damage.
remember, so just keep
You're
an
fine.
eye
They're
on
fine. You got the initiative. Their Hunter's dead. You got it. You got the win. Good job. He's faint death. Faint death. Faint death. Faint death. Moonfire him. Moonfire him. That's funny.
1642 team.
Yeah, I used my NSCL to keep
It's fine. It was in.
mouth up, and then you switch to you, and then
They
I
got an
had-
intimidating shout, which I had to trinket, and then I was trying to dispel the mind control, and it was either many resists or just a lot of blanket stuff, which then they used the pet stun on me, and that's it. Just, you're stuck. but that's fine.
Yeah,
Good
no
trade
split
on the
member
the good
awareness.
trade on the warrior. That was the key, because then you lost a heal, but they lost damage.
Got quite lucky. I don't think we killed that warrior if he didn't get cyclone back.
Yeah, possibly, but that's his fault.
My last one, all in on this. If we get a win here with 1600.
4 mage game.
Which we win.
Well, we just all need to die and we need to kill them both.
Yeah, I think if that's the play, I'll just stay in spawn and run away and just stay mounted. Keep running away. I guess
Use
they
their
have to
spells
their
on
mana,
someone.
right? Yeah, we've got to use their mana people. I get
Definitely got to use the pillars underneath.
I felt like
I don't think they went on you until the end. So.
no, I didn't need to.
Having to do your pet makes this whole thing a lot more stressful. God. Wait until the last second.
Price to pay, having a warlock.
Oh,
Same time as before. So this is the fire mage who
Alright,
bursts
so don't get
dangerously. Yeah. Mouth's poking. Be ready to lost them at all times.
There they go.
Warlock's just doing what they want to do to them. We want to do to them.
More strikes on Warlock.
Pressuring their priest out. He's trying to mana burn.
I need to dispel, I'm rooted. I'm switching to the pet.
Yeah, I'm hitting the warlock.
Lossing them for a bit.
Go then, go. on
Onto
this
their Warlock
bloodlust.
now.
Switching to the shaman.
You got pain
Moving
suppression,
back.
get him back in there.
Forward the priest.
Big fear off.
Gonna fear again.
Shaman?
after this.
Shaman's
to
a
dispel?
PS, but I can spell him into him if you want.
Shaman now, I need you to I'm cycloned for now.
Cyclone the shaman.
I'm spell locked.
They're trying to kill Dom.
Got hots on him.
No, he's fine. I'm gonna try and drink if I
dispel
can.
again?
I've got a shadow
Priest
fiend on me.
is hyper
Okay.
aggressive.
Gonna go for a big fear.
On the priest.
Big fear.
Yeah,
Warlock's full fear.
Mage is in now. I'm hitting mage.
I'm onto the shaman.
He only
Want
has
me a
one
bit?
block, right? He's not.
Shaman now.
We need to kill
Anyone
someone
can?
soon.
Hitting shaman.
Shaman still.
Spell locked again.
Need to
2
dispel.
seconds. Mage is super aggressive.
They're going on to mage.
I'm trying to drink under the bridge.
I've been feared. I'm
Mage
right into
blinked.
them as well.
Mage used blink.
I'm drinking under the bridge. I'm
Shaman?
drinking under the
Priest is
bridge.
in. Their priest is in.
I'm drinking under the bridge.
I'm feared.
Onto the Warlock.
I'm falling under bridge. I'm falling under
Okay.
bridge.
Yeah, go back up.
Gonna drink as well.
On the Warlock for now. I do need to dispel though at some
I
point.
got a really
Warlock's
good drink.
40%.
Slinky, go drink if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
drink.
drinking as well, so
Pet's dead. I'm in
Well,
trouble.
they're
I'm in trouble.
interrupted their priest.
Thank you.
just
We got you. We got you. You're fine.
trying to mana burn me. Good pressure priest. He's just
Cyclone.
doing 3 mana burns.
I got to try and get drinks off again. Getting drinks off. Getting drinks
Warlock
off.
for now.
Yeah, Warlock is okay.
Got pain suppression again in
Lost
10
a bit of damage.
seconds. I got pain suppression again in 10 seconds, so just don't die here. 6 seconds on pain suppression.
Going on priest.
Yeah, I'm a priest.
Pain suppression and drain up.
That was my.
Pain suppression and
big
drain
burst.
up.
Need to dispel. Back in.
I'm really low on mana. I need to drink.
Onto the Warlock. I'm rooted.
Playing
No, you're
interrupts
good.
with low rank spells.
Warlock.
Drinking, so be careful.
Forward the priest, and I'm fearing the druid.
Priest now. Priest now.
No, priest, no priest.
Bursting him as well.
Grounding it.
Got him, got him, got him, go. Now
Onto
take the
Warlock.
initiative, take the initiative, take that shaman maybe. Look, shaman no
I'm on
health.
the-
Shaman no health.
That's low, 20%.
I'm in a bit of trouble though.
I
Going
need to back
defensive.
and drink. Can I back and drink?
I'm completely young.
I've got a bit of mana to heal. We can't give them
Lost two.
initiative.
Pet's
Don't give them
dead, Pet's
initiative.
dead.
Go, go, go. Do not
On
give them
Warlock.
initiative.
Hold on, interest, hold on.
Warlock now.
Trying to
Warlock
get
now.
a triple fear. Double.
Drinking.
Use this subs
I'm in trouble.
last time.
Just kill that
Just get a
warlock
warlock kill.
10%.
Well, I need you to
I'm
spell.
just
Need to
trying to-
spell. Need to spell now.
I'm just
Got him.
using rank 1 spells at the moment. Like, I can't do anything.
I'm gonna try and drink.
I'm
I'm
lost.
using rank 1 to knock back this guy's cast, interrupting him.
So also gonna try and drink. That means defensive.
Bandage up as well.
I'm stopping all their drinks.
Just interrupting this guy.
Take initiative and get that shaman dead. Because that's their heals.
On the
Look, he's
shaman.
right on top of you, right on top of you. There's a druid on top of
Ellie.
you. Druid on top of you, no mana. Druid on top of you, no mana. I'm
Okay,
dotting this guy.
I've got 2 spells for this guy. I've got 2 spells.
I had to drop off the help Adrian.
Killing him as
Spell
well.
up.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this guy on the bridge. We got him. Done.
Mages
We've
coming
won.
in.
We've won.
Spawn side.
We won. Hey, that was a good one.
That's perhaps the most intense game I've ever played, with how close it was and how long it went on for.
1600. That was 1746.
Well, 92k here.
Is there any way to see how many times I got mana done?
What a game. That was a good couple of games to record there.
Yeah, that was one of our best games.